By the way, this is not appearing in a vacuum today. Grab audio soundbite number 3. This is a montage just this morning from ABC, CBS, NBC, and their attempts here to undermine Ben Carson, his character, his personality, and the assertions he's made in his book.
New accusations claiming he made up part of his compelling life story.
He is taking hits about whether he's made up part of his life story.
Carson acknowledges using fictitious names in the stories he told about his past.
Meanwhile, Carson's coming under new scrutiny for views of history, defending these past comments on the pyramids of Egypt.
He still believes what he said in this 1998 speech, that the pyramids were built to house grain.
His 1998 remarks that the Egyptian pyramids were built by Joseph to store grain.
Carson defended his lack of political experience, claiming every signer of the Declaration of Independence had no elected office experience. Not true.
Another unorthodox move. His campaign releasing this rap ad,
launching a radio ad complete with a rap.
It's pretty catchy, but that's not actually Carson rapping right there.
And Carson fired back, calling this a garbage smear campaign. This is last night on the Kelly File. Megyn Kelly said, look, I know you've said this feels like a witch hunt, what's happening over at CNN, but let me ask you, flat out, whether you stand by the claim as a young man, as a 14-year-old boy, that you attempted to stab another boy and attacked your mother with a hammer.
Those claims are absolutely true. I never use the true names of people in books, to protect the innocent. That's something that people have done for decades, for centuries. The person that I tried to stab, I talked to today, said would they want to be revealed. They were not anxious to be revealed. And it was a close relative of mine. And I didn't want to put their lives under the spotlight. This is something that I've decided to do. None of those people decided that they wanted to do this, and the media is ruthless. So I would say to the people of America, do you think I'm a pathological liar like CNN does?
Next question, just to clarify, you're revealing tonight that the person you attempted to stab unsuccessfully, a story you've told many, many times, was a close relative in your family.
It was a close relative in my family. I really don't want to get into the details of who that person was. But also, I want to point out how silly the CNN investigation is. When I would have flashes of temper, it would only be the people who were directly involved. And as far as the episode in junior high is concerned, none of those people that they talked to knew about what was going on at Hunter Junior High School. It's a smear campaign, but, I'm not going to play that game with them. They can do it all they want. This is just garbage.
And there's another bite that I don't have time to squeeze in now, but it's Carson really reading the riot act to Allison Camerata at CNN this morning on New Day. So this Politico story about the fabrication, exaggeration of the whole West Point story is not happening in a vacuum, which adds even more evidence to my charge that what we have here is a coordinated effort. And the Politico story clearly attempting to convince people that Carson has lied about much, much more than he has ever asserted or even exaggerated. Take a quick time out and be back and continue.